Yo, what is going on, everybody? Happy hump day. Hey, I wanted to take a few minutes today to have a chat about something. And it's something we've probably all heard in conversations in our Facebook groups and, as we in the mortgage and in the real estate world about VA offers and how difficult it is for our veteran and our military buyers right now. There's no denying that. But I want to have a particular conversation. I had a conversation with an agent a few days ago, and this is a conversation I have all the time. It's a roadblock that is out there, and I'm going to give you my 2 cents on this roadblock. Okay, I'm going to give you what I think. I'm going to give you what I think we as an industry need to kind of put to bed, so to speak. It's a little annoying, frankly, but here's the gist of the conversation. So it's a luxury property. It's over $1 million, very well qualified VA buyer. And of course, they're not putting down a down payment because they don't have to. It's not that you don't have the money. You don't have to. And I know that's a hard thing for some people to get past. They just cannot get past the fact that we're buying $1 million home or even a $200,000 home and not put down a down payment. Why? Because there's two sides of this argument, so to speak. There's the emotional side of it, and then there's the logical side of it and the business side. Okay. So the emotional response that I get from agents is, well, it would just make the seller feel better. And the old skin in the game, phrase that they put in there, which irritates the crap out of me. But I get it. Okay. I understand why they say those things. But when we respond with, well, they earn the right to do that through the service to their country. Well, but no, you can't have it both ways. It's a business response or an emotional response. You don't get to decide which one's which, because here's the reality of it is that, yes, they can say it would make them feel better. That's their right. But we can counter with, well, they serve their country. That's the emotional response to that emotional response. And in my opinion, their service to this country trumps making you feel better about a down payment. That's number one. Number two is the business response. Is the seller is not going to get their down payment. They're not going to get that. They're not going to get the down payment. It doesn't matter. If you want to make it better, put a higher option in there. Put higher earnest money in there. But the down payment doesn't mean anything except to make your seller feel better. And as somebody said in the comments, skin in the game is a direct relation to earnest and option money, not down payment. Well, that's not entirely true, because the skin in the game reference is always related to down payment. Always. So if you want to make it stronger, but leave the down payment out of it. They've earned the right to no down payment. Okay. They've earned the right to not do that, because let's say, for example, these particular people have well over $1 million in liquid assets. Well, that $1 million is making them a lot of money in the market. Why would they want to pull it out when they're making 10 to 12% return and put it in a down payment? Why? Just to make you feel better? Nope. That's a bad business decision to your emotional response. So if you want to make the offer stronger, put a higher option in there. Put a higher earnest money in there. Put higher due diligence in whatever state. If you're in North Carolina, do that. That is tangible. That is what they can get if they don't follow through. But the down payment doesn't matter. I wish I didn't have to put down a down payment when I buy a house, but I didn't sign my name on that dotted line. So if we're going to create arguments or roadblocks, let's create the appropriate response. That's all I'm saying. Because I understand the needs of the market. I understand it's super competitive. But let's argue, so to speak. And this conversation with this agent was very pleasant, just so you know. We had a great chat. We talked about a lot of different things and about how to help people through this, right? And we had a nice, professional, cordial discussion about it, because there are pros on each end of the phone. And that's what can happen. But we don't get to decide what that response means, which one we get to use. Okay? That's just my 2 cents. So if anybody wants to have discussion about that, send me a message, comment on this. Please share this. I would love to have that discussion. Cordial discussions, mind you. But anyway, I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your day. Thanks for listening to me. We'll see you guys soon.